All right, guys, welcome. My name's Heidi Burkemper. I'm coming to you from Parachute, Colorado. I've never been here either. Um, anyway, I am so excited. Danielle, Ricky, and I were talking, and we thought, wouldn't it be a great idea to kind of break down the compensation plan, start with the product introduction bonuses, which is basically the product introduction bonuses are what Danielle is going to educate on us today. And those are that's the very first way we can get paid. We don't even need to be a consultant to participate in enjoying the product introduction bonuses. So what we're going to do is for the next 10 weeks, we have a schedule, and actually our assistant, Jennifer, is going to put together a schedule to let everybody know what exactly each week the subject matter is going to be about, okay, for the next 10 weeks. So I'm going to share my screen before Danielle gets on, and don't look at my screen yet. Okay, I'm going to go to the isadreamteam.com. You guys, you should have this bookmarked. Here's why. There's so much chatter out there. There's so many Facebook groups. There's so many Facebook chat groups. This to me is like mission control. This is a place you can go and find everything. Can everybody see my screen? Yes. Awesome. So if you scroll down, and just by the way, I want to mention this, when you pull this up on your cell phone, I noticed that you can't see Friday and Saturday. It cuts off here, and it's hard to scroll down. So I'm going to work on trying to figure out how you can see Friday and Saturday. But here is as easy as we're going to make this, guys. We have our Freedom Friday call, and we have it says Monday. I have to change that. We now do it on Sundays. Our Sunday Grow Pro Leadership Zoom call. These two calls are not that they're exclusive or anything, but they really are going to be a little bit more intimate than the 10 to the top Zoom call with Lynn. There were 500 people on that call. These calls are more for our group, okay? And what we're going to do on this Friday call is we're going to do a 20-minute like basically overview of different elements each week of the compensation plan. Today we're going to talk about product introduction bonuses. Where do you find the information? Okay, you click on the ISA Dream Team calendar, and it says print this out and follow along. You click on that and print it out. I really suggest you guys do this, because Danielle's going to go over a lot of information, and it's really important that you have a visual. We're also visual, okay? And then here's how you join. Now, this is important. Everybody keeps messaging me, Heidi, where can I find the recording? Because of course everybody's busy, not everyone's available at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern time on Friday mornings. Where's the recording? After the recording's uploaded, go back here. And you always know, oh, the subject matter is product introduction bonuses. I can find the recording right here when I click on it. So I'm going to put after the, later on today, after the recording is uploaded, you're going to be able to find that recording and share it with your team and let them know this is where they find it. They click on here. Next week, we're going to go over rank advancement bonuses. Same thing. So I am going to have, guys, there's quite a bit of noise. If you can mute yourself out, I'm going to turn the call over to my dear friend, rock star extraordinaire, Danielle Russo-Slew, and she is going to go over the product introduction.
Hi guys, well thank you for the beautiful introduction, Heidi, and thank you for being my other tech ninja behind the scenes, always knowing what to do for these types of techie stuff with the calendar and the recordings, and that is very important. So today's subject matter, you guys, is the absolute very, very, very first dollar that you'll earn with Isagenix. And I have my handsome husband, Mark Slew, here next to me. And we remember way back in the day when I became an associate because we just wanted to try these products. And the very first thing that I did was I enrolled Mark. And the very first thing I earned was a product introductory bonus. That's really the very first, that's where it all begins. Now, what I wanna just even begin with is the methodology, kind of what's the method to the madness, right? I'm wearing my love t-shirt today because we do three things in Isagenix. We eat it, we love it, and we share it. So even if you were working with, a family member, a colleague, anybody with a pulse, okay, and you are doing that share because you love, the very first thing you're going to do is get that PIB. And we call them PIB, we call them PIBs, but what does it really stand for? 3 words: product introductory bonus. Okay, guys, before we even begin, the kind of method to the madness is that in this industry where we don't have brick and mortar, where we are referring one person to the next person to the next person, when we heard Eric Worre speak last August, he threw out a statistic that he called Moneyball, and it was part of this Moneyball segment. And he told us that, not Isagenix specific, so we want to kind of back up a minute and think about the industry in general, that if you can help someone earn $1 up to, I think it was $25 or $50, like a small amount, let's call it $50. If you can help a friend, a colleague, a family member earn between $1 and $50, your retention and the success throws you into the 80th percentile. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So Isagenix has been brilliant in having us be able to do that and have it be within the comfort zone, because we don't have to strong arm anyone into buying products and throwing a shake down their throat. For many of us, it's a very easy share. It's, I'm going to do this. Are you doing this with me to be my buddy? Yes. We're just looking for that buddy system. And when we have the buddy system, that's the whole idea behind, and many people are very comfortable finding a buddy. I'm calling my girlfriend Heidi, my girlfriend Jordan, girls, we're getting back into the bikinis this summer, let's do it together, right? And generally, if you ask a couple of women that if you ask 2 handfuls of women, you're gonna find 2 buddies that will say yes to that plan. So here we go, guys. And Heidi can go ahead and share the very first part of the screen. Isagenix packages, there's something for everyone. It's a choose your own adventure. Some people are going to go for the ultimate pack because they want everything for their family, or they may want everything for perhaps their practice getting started, a medical practice, a fitness studio, something along those lines. And that package is going to have a higher bonus. We'll go over those in a moment. Most individuals are going to work with the packages in the value pack area, right? So this is going to be our 30-day packages, plus vitamins, plus some extras, and that's kind of our medium package range. And those have really awesome product introductory bonuses, or PIB. And then, of course, we've got our starting kits, our 30-day starting packs. And those have product introductory bonuses. And as you are working with more product, obviously, you are going to get bigger product introductory bonuses. So when I enrolled Mark on a value pack, and we used to call them President's Packs back in the day, as you can see, Isagenix has prepared a wonderful flyer with lots of great information, but it's very clear. I have a value pack. I'm enrolling my husband in my very first position next to me, either on the right or the left, and we're going to get into what all that language means in future in future Zooms where we really help you build out the tree. But even if it's just my first buddy, you can see here a weight loss value pack in the United States. I'm going to get an $80 bonus from Isagenix. So some people will say, oh my God, I can't make money off of my family. Did it feel like I was making money off of you? Right? But think of it this way, guys. Isagenix doesn't do any advertising. They don't spend money on glossy magazines. They don't, do the Super Bowl commercials and spend all this money. We spend our money in excellent raw ingredients, in excellent R&D, in excellent, in just very high level ingredients. And that's why our product is amazing and people have the results that they have. It's no compromise policy here. So that money is redirected back to people who eat it, love it, share it. So for that, I received that $80 bonus you see here on the screen, the very first PIB. Now, so just going back now over to the other side of the screen, if you can see a 30-day cleanse, a getting started system, and now we have the custom systems, you'll get a $25 PIB. And the packages are less, they cost less, there's less product in them. If we can take a quick jump up back over under value pack, you'll see ultimate pack. And I want you to, Heidi and I, Ricky, will all help you. Shemaine and April have been amazing at this since we've come home from New Year's kickoff in getting comfortable selling the ultimate pack. So I sold one last week, so did Shemaine, and really helping people see the value in some of our really larger packs. Well, if you can see, $150 is a very nice referral fee for Isagenix to pay me because I shared it with my husband. Right? So sometimes the verbiage we're going to use for that, guys, when it's especially that husband and wife or sisters or mom and daughter, you can say, Heidi, I'm going to show you this package. It's going to be amazing for your family. And I know you and Paul want to do the cleanse together, and you're going to share a lot of these products, and especially some of those AMP products with your athletic children that are, even young adults at the moment. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to get a smaller package, and I'm going to show you how to do a big ultimate package for your husband, and you're going to get this nice $150 rebate, okay? So you'll get that referral fee back from Isagenix because you guys are doing this as buddies. So that's kind of nice verbiage that you can also use as you explain this to people, because if you walk around saying PIB, people don't know what the heck you're talking about, right? So sometimes I'll say a referral bonus back or a rebate bonus back, okay? So let's talk about what is the mentality behind, you see the next column, the double PIB. What does that really mean? Well, Isagenix said, gee, Danielle, you could have tripped over your husband in the kitchen and shared the Isagenix with him. Heidi, you could have, skied past your husband, Paul, and he wanted your energy. So that was an easy one. But if you have the second person that you refer the product to in the same week, you're kind of doing this on purpose.
And the week is Monday morning till Sunday night at midnight Eastern time. That's the week. So if you enroll somebody on Wednesday and then the next Tuesday, that is not a double PIB because it's not falling inside of Isagenix week that they have classified and they said, what the week is.
Correct. Perfect. So now that I enrolled Mark, for example, on Tuesday, okay, I opened my account on Monday, I enrolled Mark on Tuesday, and we received that $80 PIB on his value pack. On Saturday of the same week, my sister says, wait a minute, I need to be doing all of this. Oh my gosh, and you have dairy-free vegan now, vegan friendly? Okay, I'm in too. I want a value pack, and I want you to get me, with my selections in the vegan friendly. Perfect. So that would be my second person in the same week. And what's going to happen is the minute that I put her on my website and enroll her, and again, just because this is the very beginning, guys, you can always have the option of picking up the old-fashioned phone, dialing Isagenix customer service. They will help you. You always can get help from the person who enrolled you, or someone on the team. And when you get a welcome email, you should have some other resources. If I was busy, people that I welcome into this would know that they could go to Jordan or Heidi or April or to get help from some of the other people on my team. So when I went ahead and enrolled my sister on Saturday, the minute that order goes into the computer, Isagenix will pay me an additional $80. But what's going to happen is now they're going to double those bonuses for me, because that was my second person in the same week that I entered into my into my tree, into my team. All of these things will become very familiar as you do this. So you'll see the 80s both turn into 160s. And if Heidi, if you'll just move the slide up a little bit, we can get to the point where you'll see how that doubles now to 320. And so if I purchased my package, okay, because I wanted to be on Isagenix and get healthy, I've now found my two buddies, and those bonuses went from 80 times 2 to 160, and I have two of them. That's going to make $320. Heidi, if you could go down on the screen. I think that it shows the boxes and then the two people in the example. Here we go. Perfect.
And guys, here's one more thing that I always like to, there's a ton of packages up here. And yeah, I mean, that's why I say print this out, but I keep asking Isagenix to change the weight loss value pack to fat burning and cleansing. Because Paul and I like to start everybody, whether they're interested in gaining energy, performance, healthy aging, any of these, I like to start them on the fat burning and cleansing, because for Paul and I, we haven't lost any weight, but we've gained muscle and lost fat. So I just want to make that very simple for people. And the 30-day system, I hate it because this is a lifestyle, not a 30-day. And so, those are just little seeds I'm planting to simplify this a little bit. I start 99% of people on the cleansing and fat burning system value pack. So anyway, thanks, Danielle. I just wanted to.
No, us too. And it's such a nice point, because, as you're really sharing and doing it with a buddy, and you're getting maybe just $80 back as a little rebate from the company from enrolling and finding a buddy. Imagine now, what is your, what are you happier that now all of a sudden it's 320 and I have my sister and she's my second buddy? I'm happier. I don't know, 80 versus 320. I'm very happy. And now,
not to push anybody or scare anybody away, but after this second bonus, if you enroll a third or a fourth or a fifth in the same week, they all double. Everything doubles from the second one forward. You can enroll 25 people in a week and you'll get doubles on every package that you enroll. So it's not limited to 2, it's infinity. It's unlimited, as many people as you could sign up in a week. After 2, you're going to get doubles on every pack.
And that's a great point, because what we have seen is that if someone decides to do this and they walk into the office and they say, okay, come on, we're doing a challenge here to get ready for spring. We've had people do, 5 people in the office, and the person who was just kind of doing it for themselves and looking for a buddy, all of a sudden
if got value packs, it's
it's a really significant.
It's like $800 in bonuses if you get 5 people.
Couple of $100, and it's very doable, So guys, one of the things that I also wanted to mention is Isagenix is showing you here in this example, they're doing smaller packages, right? Just the kind of getting started cleansing and fat burning system. So you're sharing it with those two folks in the same week, and instead of $25, they've slashed that out in red, and it has jumped up now to $50. And we've got 2 of those, so that makes 100. So if you can imagine that now I've shopped at the health food store, I've shopped at Whole Foods, I've shopped at the Publix or the ShopRite, depending on where you live in the country. Your grocery stores, even the Costco, it's not, they don't give you, at best we may be able to get some coupons, right? But they don't give you and reward you money back for the behavior of helping yourself and your loved one or your friend or your colleague get healthy. And even on the small example, helping somebody have a rebate of $100 is very, very significant. Remember those industry-wide statistics, not just Isagenix statistics. If we can help a person receive between $1 and $50, it could be even $22. It doesn't even have to be all 50, right? They are much more in a category now where retention becomes amazing. They're going to stay longer on the product. And as Heidi said, what we're building here at Isagenix is healthy bodies, healthy people, healthy kids, healthy aging, older folks. We are not 30 days done. But imagine the psychology behind getting this nice rebate, rewarding you for the behavior right at the very, very beginning. And this is then, of course, how we do eat it, love it, share it. And the next kind of sentence you say, is it important for you to learn how to eat for free? Would you be open to me teaching you that? Is it something that you might be interested and open to? Are you intrigued how my husband and I have had a healthy lifestyle for 5 years and we've never ever paid for our food? Is that intriguing to you? That's Heidi's word that she taught me. I know she's nodding right now.
Another technicality that I don't want to confuse people about, but it does not have to be the same pack to double. If you can enroll somebody with a value pack, and then you could enroll somebody with a 30-day cleanse. As long as it's two, the 30-day cleanse will double to 50, the value pack will double to 160, and you'll get a $210 week for doubling it. So it doesn't have to be 2 30 days or 2 value packs or 2 what's the big ultimate packs. It could be a combination of anything, and then whatever follows that, 3, 4, 5, whatever people buy, you'll get doubles on that. So I just wanted to put that, it's not in stone. It has to be 2 value packs.
Okay, one other thing that is definitely worth mentioning, which is a super exciting part of PIBs, is when Isagenix pays us on the value pack, rewarding us for really working with those value packs especially, you will see $80 if, let's say, for example, and it's a little challenging to understand if you're brand spanking new. But let's pretend you're about this is your 3rd or your 4th or your 5th person that you're now referring. Okay, because by now you've got your little ISA wallet card in your hand. Okay, so you've gotten a PIB, you've gotten your second PIB. And now the little ISA wallet has come with that 80 and that 80, or maybe the 160, or maybe that 320, and it's come in your mailbox, and now you have it. So you can log in online. It's money. You can transfer the money into your bank account, and you can go out on a date and spend it, or you can, go to Target and spend it on the kids, which most of us do. But let's say you have that in your possession. And your third person is, your neighbor down the street, and you get into a conversation with her, and she says, oh my gosh, you guys look amazing. You're doing something proactive. I need to get back into my bathing suit for the spring. Perfect. She enrolls with a value pack. That's on a Tuesday. The very next day, 24 hours later, on a Wednesday, you will see $80 loaded on your card. So even if you spent the money already, you could go to Whole Foods and get some produce, or go, to shopping, and you would have $80 the very next day on that card. So you could go to the Mac machine and pull out the $80. We get paid the very next day. So let's say the lady down the street was Tuesday, and on Saturday morning I went to yoga, and I went out for a cup of tea with a friend, and she decided she needed a package. So, of course, that second package of the week is going to throw me into the double category, correct? So the balance of that 320, right, because 80 plus 80 was 160 times 2 is 320, the balance of the 320 is going to be loaded on my card the following Monday, okay? So the first PIB of the week, loaded on your card in 24 hours. So when people come in and they say, gee, I just really could use some extra money, I could use some extra cash, I say, okay, I can teach you how to make money tomorrow. They're gonna load it on your card tomorrow. It can't be any faster than that. If we eat it, we love it, and we share it, the very next day, you will be rewarded for that PIB, and that is just amazing, you guys. I don't know if there's other companies out there that really do it like this. It's amazing. Heidi, did I leave anything else out? I know the chat thread is going on here, but since I am not wearing my glasses, I can't see exactly what people, oh, you've got Ricky and Tidy are ferociously typing here. Yes.
Yes, we're like the support system. You know what? I think you did such a great job. And I think, why don't we go ahead and stop the recording, and then we can take some questions, because I think everyone's going to learn most from the questions. So I am going to, hold on.
Thanks for being with us. Don't leave, because we're going to do
Don't
Q&A.
leave,
But
yeah.
thanks for being with us for the
Absolutely. Okay.
introductory bonuses.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting, I hate technology. But okay, guys, why don't you go ahead and start asking some questions. Go ahead and unmute yourself. And I think this is where we're really going to learn the most of all.
Heidi, why don't you put back the faces on the screen now for this part?
That's what I'm trying, honey.
Stop screen share.
I'm trying. Gosh. Okay, who has questions? I'm getting there. Here we go.
Awesome. I have a question.
Sure.
Thanks, Mark, is Mark still there?
He is.